Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So most of this week we've had buyers coming in this area that we are in here around 11,900, and yeah, there's nothing that indicates that that's going to stop. I think the key thing you need to bear in mind is we are coming up to the end of the week, and we do have quite a bit of structure to the left here on the weekly, and you can see there's a next bit of structure that we're fairly close to. So I'm a little bit reluctant to be chasing shorts at the moment. It just doesn't bode well for me right now. I'd rather be shorting off structure higher up, and I'm just doing this on the weekly because if you look to the left between those levels, look at all the support and resistance there over the last couple of years, actually all the way back to 2017. So let's get back to what we want to be doing today, and don't really like this price action either, especially when you see buyers come in, gets up, down, buyers come back in. This is after hours engulfing bar forming, probably a little trap anyway for those early birds like us. And then we've got this diversions on the 3 hour as well. You can see pretty much a double bottom. Look at that, diversions on the oscillators. And as far as I'm concerned, we are ranging. It is not really something that I want to be second guessing at the moment. So we'll get to these levels now, but you can see where I've put them in, and let's just have a look at what the plan would be for today. So obviously this area here, logic says you need to be shorting off it. It's 12160. We do have a crossover at the moment. It's not going to pay too much attention to that. It does look like a bit of a flag forming here as well, but I'm also going to pay too much attention to that until Europe opens. So we had a strong move down and then sideways yesterday. That strong move down wasn't really off structure. So if I look there, I suppose that's probably worth saying was the level. But it's so messy when you're in a range like this. You can see we did get a fairly decent rejection there. Let's just look at this on the 15-minute. Yeah, so I think yesterday, what we were looking for in the video was support off here. And you can see I can fine tune it there. There's my previous swing high. Still closed below it. If I can go to the next one, it missed this one. You can see there's a little gap there. So those are my two areas that I want to pay attention to. This one was a failure, so that doesn't count. And then this one over here was also a failure because this bar closed below it. So the minute that bar closed below it, you should have moved this level to the next one, and then you're looking for it, and then you've got this breakthrough here. So there was not really an opportunity to jump in short on this. There was no retest of breakouts higher up either, and also the way that the moving averages crossed over, I was really expecting some support in this area, which never happened. But anyway, at least we didn't get burnt. That's the important part. But you can see a number of people did get burnt by this structure. So you can see entries came in here with these green bars, trying to be the early bird, so to speak. So that was the area that they were looking for. You can see the buyer stepped in, got the green candle. The next adding to positions or more buyers coming in on the confirmation. All the stops would have been here, and you can see what happened. Just a little bit of a lesson there. Just that's why I'm so pedantic about the level. If it misses like that, I'm not interested. If it closes below it like that, I'm not interested. And let me just zoom in so we're all clear what I'm talking about here. So this one, we closed below it. This one, we didn't even touch it. I'd want to see a tail on it or below it before I even look at a level. Anyway, what to do today? I think if I'm looking at the rest of the markets, it's probably more sideways price action, and it's going to go back to the hour for this. If you look here, massive amount of sideways price action, massive amount of sideways price action. Could be a continuation down, but there's no structure. Well, there is structure, but it's not structure that I'm really keen for, because any rejection up here is going to be too far away from the moving averages on the 15 minutes. So I'm kind of sitting quietly, guys. I don't think I'm going to bother with this. It looks like I just need to toss a coin and probably get a better feel for what's going on. So watch these levels to downside. I don't think they're going to break, though. To be honest, I think you probably get a fake out. If you do get a break here, that's your next level there. I suppose that's 150 points. That's a fairly decent trade. That's the only opportunity I can see. I'd be on the 15-minute, possibly even the 5-minute if you've got time. And if you look here, there was no real structure there for a 5-minute entry. But what you may find is pullback. Let's just get something off the 15-minute. So what you may find is pullback into one of these tails here. So if you get a 5-minute rejection there, the trick here, especially with this one, is you can have a 24, 25 point stop loss for 70 points to, if that breaks, then you've got an even better opportunity to the downside. But yeah, I think personally I'm sitting quietly. This is ranging. There's too many strong weekly support levels down here. Way too many for my liking at the moment, and my chart has stopped working. So one more time, there we go. So you look at that. I mean, all the levels that I've just given you now, just look to the left, and you can see how every one of them had some kind of influence on the weekly charts in the past. So yeah, I'm really skeptical about jumping in at the moment. So probably doesn't help you, but get you an early weekend. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up you next week, Monday morning. Cheers for now.